Good evening, dear traders and my fellow investors. Welcome to our another stream. My name is Akash Malhotra and I'll be your financial analyst for today's session. I'm very excited because this week we will be having a lot of trading opportunities and I will be sharing my insights about the financial market. So I again welcome you behalf from the financial analyst team from Olymptrade. Our objective always has been to guide you effectively in order to make profit in the financial market. The reason why we are doing what we are doing is the reason you guys. In today's stream, we'll be talking about the financial market. As you can see, we will be talking about financial market from the heat map perspective. Even though I will still give you some good potential entry points. We'll try to find some good potential entry point based on the existing forex trading ideas. We'll be talking about what recently happened in the last week, what basically has driven the market, and the next thing we will be talking about what are the major ideas that we gonna have for this week. So stay tuned for today's session, and remember, dear traders, if you like today's stream, hit that bell icon, subscribe to Olymptrade Practice, and share with amongst all your fellow friends, your traders. Our objective is to reach as many of you as possible to tell you that trading is very simple if you know how to do it. I will be your host for today. We'll wait for some traders to join in. Till the time, you can join the live session, the live comment session there. The comment session is dedicated to all of you. Let me know in the comment section, specifically a belated happy Deepavali to all of the traders from India. And Deepavali is one of the biggest festival which is being celebrated amongst major part of India's, and it's the festival of light, and in an illumination process by which we get together with our family, light up Diwali, and keep all the darkness from our places away and guide us through this process. Mahalakshmi ji is also been praised during the time. So yeah, I welcome you once again to the stream and a very happy Deepavali to all of you. Welcome to the stream, dear traders. If you have any questions, you have the comment section dedicated. I will be reading all your comments. Any question if you have in your mind, feel free to comment in the comment section. No question is something we find it very difficult or illogical. Every question in trading is a fair, and I will try to guide you to the best possible extent from mine. Once again, a very warm welcome to today's special webinars. As you know that in today this in this specific webinar format, I share my insights of the financial market, how the market supposedly behave, and what we are predicting it to be behave in a manner so that we will be able to capitalize on these various events. We have couple of comments here. Mr. Yash ji sir, RFT dona mujhe. I wish that could have been possible. Mr. Yash, although you can increase your statuses, once you increase your statuses, you will have multiple options to gain an RFT. You can see once you reach different levels in Olymptrade, you will be gifted with the RFTs there, and you can use these RFTs to capitalize yourself in more longer run. So welcome to today's stream, dear traders. Mr. Motivational Ji, welcome to the stream, sir. I'm very happy to see you. In fact of the matter, I have very good news for all of you. I will share my market insights and we'll see how the market will behave in the next week. We will take one trade for today for sure, and we'll see what sort of impact does it give us entirely on the financial market. So welcome to the stream, dear traders. Happy to see you. Let's begin our conversation. So we know that we to majorly talk about the crypto market, the heat maps, right? The heat maps are one way to understand the entire market dynamics. You can see the heat maps available in here. It is available in 3 different formats. Right now what we are observing is the crypto heat maps, that it shows the entire variation of the crypto financial market within last complete day, or we can select hour or day basis to see how the market has reacted substantially in the recent time. Second thing is we will be also talking some hints. I'll give you some hints about what could be happening in the recent economic events, and absolutely We cannot left the currency pairs behind. So yeah, let's begin our conversation. So all of you probably would know that the crypto market was completely collapsed, and a lot of liquidation has happened. Let me just reload my screen once again. Liquidations mean what? That means a big amount of Bitcoin were shorted, and they were shorted to such an extent that Bitcoin prices fall in last couple of weeks to one of the lowest possible point that we ever have seen, and that to happen according to the Indian Standard Time exactly around 2 o'clock. A lot of amount was wiped out from the entire financial market. And here let me just remove these two parts to show you the graph clearly well. And this entire process was done on couple of weeks earlier, that means on 10th, and soon after that the market started tumbling down. It recovered substantially, and then there was this one particular point on which we can see, remembering there is this point, the Bitcoin liquidation happened, and because of what, the Donald Trump's speech which was given, a lot of heavy tariff were implied on China, because of which the complete domination was seen on this beautiful red bearish candle. But after that, if we look into more closely, Bitcoin has to correct itself, right? So this is not the price on which the Bitcoin should be trading. So 1 lakh level could be acting as a very good optimal buying level. So that is what we did. We hold our position on Bitcoin with $1,000. We took this trade on last week, that is on 17th of October, and we were waiting for the market to rise. I'll show you why the market has been rising right now. So it will give you more sense of clarity on that. So not only the Bitcoin market started recovering, one of the major reasons is US will be releasing its interest rate decisions on this 29th of October. That means a day after tomorrow, according to Indian Standard Time, if I may say. The impact will be there on 11:30. Now what could this bring us? So US is now dropping the interest rate from 4.25% to 4%, and which is leading cause, because whenever the interest rate decreases, people often tend to move from the normal government bonds buying to investing in an asset which is giving a substantial return. So yeah, in my opinion, Bitcoin still have a very good chances to rising ahead. Now it is showing us the profit of around $827. So that means around 20, I think 82% profit. Yeah. So 82% profit is there. We have a lot of comments. Let me go through your comments. Mr. Astro Smart ji said, Biswajit sir, Biswajit ji, a very warm welcome. Biswajit ji is one of my old clients, and I'm very happy to see you. So Biswajit, if I'll tell you one of the best thing about Biswajit ji were able to raise close to 5 lakh rupees within a complete week. That one of the best results that I have seen so far, Mr. Biswajit. Congratulations to you. Mr. Shivakumar ji said, hi Mr. Shivakumar, good evening sir. Mr. Wildbeat Vikranji said, sir, I lost 1 lakh above in this platform. Very sorry to hear about your losses. The fact of the matter that every trader should know that trading is bit on a part where you have to understand the market to make most of it, right? If I'll give you an example, so I was also taking trades for today. There was some sort of bigger sort of risk were taken. I was using some different trading strategy by myself to maximize my profit on. Overall, I'm in profit of around $2,500 specifically by taking trades and fixed time trading. But yeah, your trading strategy matters a lot. And if you look into my trading history, not a single trade has been taken on lesser than 1 minute's duration. So the duration that we select while taking the trade in fixed time trade plays a pivotal part in maximizing your profit. So every time when you take the trade on any particular asset of your choice, make sure you select a proper time and the candle time frame so that your profit could be sustained on the higher part. Mr. Astro Smart, you said fixed time. Yes, sir. We will be talking about some of those ideas as well. Do you like fixed time trading, Mr. Astro Smart? Please let us know in the comment section. Mr. Shoaib ji said, I'm coming problem, withdrawal coming. My withdrawal half and half is not coming. I'm very sorry for the unfortunate part. Our team tries to send the amount in full, but if you are still facing some issues with the withdrawal, that's a very rare, but you can reach out to the help section here. Go to support. Via chat or call medium, you can reach out to the support team and let them know about your existing situations, and I will try to rectify that. If anything has been happened or you are facing issues with the withdrawal, we will be more than happy to answer you with that. Mr. Pyramids of East Africa said, hello, good evening sir. Mr. Shivakumar said, I am asked to Perplexity Olymptrade is legal in India. The Perplexity answer is Olymptrade is not legal in India. Please tell me, sir. So, if I'll tell you, our team has been extensively working worldwide, and our team, our legal department, are still in the conversation with the Indian government. But yeah, we have to right now with a lot of traders, I haven't seen any complaints that they are facing issues with deposits or withdrawal, and it's completely genuine. The Olymptrade is specifically regulated by the Financial Commission, and every trade of yours is being secured. Around 20,000 euros is something our team per trader is been insured, and we want to make sure that every client receive their funds irrespective of the circumstances. So if you're from India, you do not need to worry anything about. I'm from India and I'm still taking a very good amount of trades, although majority of my withdrawals are going on the USDT, because the USDT offers me a very broad variety of withdrawal. I can withdraw around 10,000, $20,000 at a time. So yeah, there is nothing to worry about, Mr. Shivakumar. May the peace, blessing, and the mercy of God be upon you. I would highly thank you for this, and I would request. I will pray to the God that everyone will assure they get their blessings and a lot of happy thoughts from mine and good wishes from mine to all of you, dear traders. I hope for the better results. Me too, sir. We are just hoping for the better results, and we will try to find a good entry points for ourselves. Um, Let me go through a couple of more comments, and we'll dive back to the trading part. Mr. Auto Astro Smart ji said, thank you, sir. You're welcome. Mr. Mohammed Shakib ji said, wow, you're welcome, sir. Gul Nawaz ji said, hi, Gul Nawaz ji. Good evening. Mr. Kotek ji said, hi, hello, sir. Good evening to you too. Mohammed ji said, assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum assalam. Uh, uh, One question has been asked, sir, for FTT, should we use only indicators or price action or SMC concept? Now, it basically based on the strategy that you have crafted for yourself. I've been using extensively one of the most used trading strategies. I'm using SMA combinations along with the Bollinger Bands and different combinations so that my strategy can work out for me. And if you look into my statistics for today, so we taken a very small amount of trade, but a hefty amount of profit we were generated. Our profitability lies around close to 60% for today, and yeah, that's the profit that we were able to generate here. Mr. Abhishek ji, is fixed time trading, is it okay to do trade with 5 seconds? That would be very risky, sir, because if you try to take the trade, I'll give you an example. So let's just suppose if we select the graph of 5 seconds, sometimes we can see that the market has been flattened and there is no fluctuations at all. This basically shows that the market is on the volatile side, and if we try to take the trade for the very shorter duration, let's just suppose 5 seconds duration, our trade can go for the toss. So therefore I would highly recommend you to go ahead with a slightly higher time, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes duration. That would be minimum time frame. If you wish to take the trade on, you will see substantial results apart from taking trades on 5 seconds duration. Deposit payment pending problem. Shabir ji, please reach out to the support team. They will be very happy to assist you, sir. There's nothing to worry about. Olymptrade is making sure that all the deposits on withdrawal been created into your trading account. And thank you very much for your overwhelming comments. I'm very happy to read all your comments. The reason why I'm doing is to have this conversation once in a week with you. Unfortunately, I wasn't available in the last week, but yeah, for today we will have an elaborative conversation. That is for sure. How to become a good trader? So the first thing, you have to know how the market works. I'll give you an example. So recently, in the last week, if you have seen, a lot of selling has happened on the prices of gold recently, right? And if you look into the prices, let's quickly switch the graph to, let me just show you my INR account. If you switch the graph to 30 minutes or so, right, a lot of liquidation also has happened. So because the gold was rising like anything, so correction has to be there. It's been rising from a very long time. And if you look into our trades, there is this one specific trade that I'm holding on gold from a very long time. One asset is showing me close to 1000% profit, another one is showing me around 387% profit. So what happens, the prices in the correction, the price correction in the prices of gold recently has happened. So because of which Now we can see that the gold is available at the cheaper price. There are still a couple of trades that I'm holding right now. So what we can see that the gold is very reluctant to move below 4,000 level. 4,000 is a psychological buying price. But the moment that we are seeing that it is trying to break below 4,000 level, there are 3 attempts that it has done. So in order to make profit on this particular part, wait for the market to tumble down a little, and I would recommend you to go ahead with a very small amount of multiplier, that is 20x, and we can open up a position on gold. For the testing purpose, you can also do one thing. You can switch to the demo account, select $1,000 or something just to check the verification, and we'll wait for a couple of days, because gold has a very high chances of rising, dear traders. Very high chances. And to become a good trader, you have to know how the market works. Yeah. So knowledge plays a pivotal point. So, Mr. Mohammadi, if I want to say this. Um, so, for example, if we have a kind margin in FTT, to improve the accuracy of this, what other trading concept should we combine the strategy with? Now, if you want to use two different trading strategies, make sure you use with the trend approach. So suppose you are taking the trade with the kind margin strategy, you can also use the combinations of SMAs for the double confirmation there. So it will be also helping you out in a longer run. For more details about the different strategies, you can switch to subscribe to Olymptrade Practice, and my fellow colleagues are there which are conducting sessions on the regular intervals to show you how to use different strategy under the different circumstances and see how what sort of results were we able to use it on. Okay, let me just go through your comments. Thank you very much for your comments. I have to complete my part so that I can give you some good trading advice for today. Mr. Abdul ji said hi. Hello Abdul ji. Mr. Raju Bhai Solanki said, sir, sahi aap hain. Yeah, thank you very much. Sujal ji said, sir, give some good trades, sir. I recently have given you a good trading idea. Gold has a very good possibility of rising. That is the reason we are holding. What you can do, you can check the possibility here. You can go ahead on the demo account, take the trade in upward direction. There are a couple of trades that I'm already holding it on. One another trade, if you'll see around $2,000, I'm invested in gold, because I'm very sure that the prices of gold will be rising, because the only reason for the gold to rise is couple of days later, exactly around 11:30 p.m. that is according to the India Standard Time, that is midnight 11:30. Fed will be decreasing in interest rate, and whenever the interest rate decreases, people try to save, invest more in cryptocurrency along with gold. So this is not the price of gold right now. Gold has to rise, and one way all the traders are looking out for is a purchasing opportunity. If you want to invest a good amount here, consider 20 as a multiplier. Select the stop loss of like around 30-40%. And take profit of around 80 to 120%, and I'm very sure that in the upcoming days the gold has a substantial chances of rising once again. Mr. Shivakumar ji said, thanks for your answer. You're welcome, sir. Okay, so we have one more comment, sir. As you said, you combine SMA and Bollinger Band for FTD. Could you please tell me on based what confirmation you keep the take? I wish that could have been possible, sir, but today's session is completely dedicated on the heat maps, and we haven't started talking about it. You can subscribe to Olymptrade Practice, and my fellow traders will be more than happy to answer your questions in the live sessions. After passing the extra, can I ask, after passing the extra level, is there a target that must be achieved within the specific period of time? I'm sorry, I didn't get you an answer, sir. Manish ji said, gold mein 100x क्यों हटा दिया? Sir, because of a lot of liquidation happened in the recent time. So because of which the market is highly unstable, and and that is the reason the value of multiplier or the trading conditions of the gold has been changed recently. Sir, also need to know more about Forex trading in Olymptrade. In Olymptrade, it's very easy to open up the trade. We are making sure that every trader should know how the Forex market works. You can go ahead on the help option here. In education, you can write down Forex, and here it will show you first of all how the multiplier works. So every setup that you're gonna see will show you how the Forex, the multiplier and the different asset works under the different conditions. So please tell me in Forex, 2, 5, 10, 50, 100, 500 is the best. So it's based on your priority, because if I'll give you an example, I'm holding a position on Bitcoin with 10x as a multiplier, hoping for it to rise, but just not in a day. But so the reason why I'm holding the prices on Bitcoin, because I was very sure that the Bitcoin prices must be rising, but you never know when the prices will rise, right? So making sure that if I take the trade here, my stop loss was below this line of support, that is 1 lakh level, and because of which I was very sure that even if the market goes down a little, 10x multiplier will keep my trade alive. And here you can see the results, it's been substantially rising, Mr. Shiv Kumar. Brother, Mr. Pyramid ji said, brother, if I don't have economic news, I can't trade. You should know how the market works. Fundamental analysis is the part of the analysis in trading. So there are two ways of analyzing the market. The first one is technical analysis, and second one is the fundamental analysis. Now, if you are specifically concerned about taking the trades in fixed time trading, technical analysis plays a pivotal part. But when we talk about Forex, fundamental analysis plays a pivotal part. I'll give you an example. So take an example. So this week specifically, I'll give you an example. Couple of days later, the Fed will be decreasing the interest rate. Now, what recently have seen, whenever the Fed decreases the interest rate, the value of dollar basically keeps on decreasing. One another reason what we can see that, in my opinion, the value of dollar index should be decreasing in couple of days because of the decrease in the interest rate, and this decrease in the dollar index prices will boost the gold prices substantially on the higher side, higher time frame. Another thing is, a couple of days before, that means on 3 days, yeah, on 24th, the US CPI was released, and one of the best thing that we have seen, let me just show you economic calendar here. The CPI data was released. So this week is full of all the opportunities. Let me just show you what are the major trading ideas that you can work on. This is the economic calendar. You can go to investing.com and economic calendar. This is what I use on day-to-day basis. Click on the filter option here and select moderate to high volatility. That means 2 star to 3 stars, and click on the apply option. And here I want you to observe this. One amazing thing has happened on 24th. The consumer price index data was released, and one of the fascinating part is it was released way much later. Usually it releases between 10 to 13th of every month. So the consumer price index, if you'll see exactly at 6 o'clock, the data was highly red. And since the data is associated with the US dollar, I would love to show you any candle associated with USD. If you select any USD pair, let's just suppose USD JPY, and we select the graph for 30 minutes. Let me just quickly switch the graph to 5 minutes duration to show you the variation, how it basically impacted. Exactly at 6 o'clock, the market should be tumbling down because the data was red, and here it goes. If you can see, exactly at 6 o'clock, US dollar was decreasing. So if you have taken the trade at the very moment, even in fixed time trading, dear traders, it would have benefited you in more longer run. That's for sure. Pankaj ji said hi. Hello, Pankaj ji. Mr. Khajir ji said hello. Hello, sir. Mr. Khajir ji said, FTT bro, Olymptrade is easy to understand. Please tell me. It is very easy, but you have to use strategies, right? We cannot predict the state of the market just by observing the candle. We have to use the indicators and oscillators combinations to increase our profitable chances there. So your objective should be to take like have at least close to 55 to 60% profitability. So that means even in the worst case situation, you still will be in the profitable state for sure. Mr. Hasib ji said, send me USDT to trade, please, sir. I wish that could have been possible. But if you do not have fun, that's completely fine. You have the demo account which you can refill at your own discretion. Select any one particular asset of your choice that you wish to take the trade, and you can practice in the demo account unless you practice enough and get confident that you can take the trade in your live account and use it for your benefit. So yeah, demo account has its own advantages. Every time I do take trades, I basically go ahead and analyze every trading strategy in the demo account. One fact here, I was testing the demo trade on the gold, and here it has given us like around 70 times of the initial capital that we have invested. So yeah. Mr. Ujwalji said, how can I initiate 5 seconds duration? So I would highly recommend you not to do so. It basically, people do love take trades in 5 seconds duration, but that would be little risky. Start practicing in your demo account first, and once you're comfortable, you can take the trade in your live account with the little higher time frame in the beginning. Absolutely. Mr. Khazir said, can I invest my money in Olymptrade? I'm from Pakistan. Absolutely, you can invest your money in Olymptrade. I have a lot of clients who are regularly taking trades on from Pakistan. So yeah, you should not be facing any inconvenience while taking the trade. Mr. Pyramid ji said, thank you. I understand. Be blessed. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Ajib this said, which time frame for scalping will be good? Now, if you want to scalp, 1, 2, 3 minutes would be more than sufficient to scalp your way out. But make sure that smaller than 1 minute's duration would be on the little riskier front. So, before concluding today's conversation, we just have 5 minutes left. Let me just give you major trading advices from my end. So, there will be in this week you will have 3 best opportunities lying ahead with you. This is one of the busiest week in the economic calendar, and you will have absolute good chances of making money. So one of the biggest moments that you're gonna see would be Australian dollar CPI. Yeah, it will be released exactly at 6 o'clock in the morning. So if the CPI data turns out to be green, you can take the trade in upward direction or downward direction based on the data which has been displayed here. The data will be displayed exactly at the given time. Second thing is Bank of Canada is decreasing the interest rate. So exactly at 7:15 in the evening, in whichever the direction the very first candle goes, you can take the trade in any Canadian pair. USD CAD, CAD CHF. You can select any Canadian dollar pair. Since the Fed will be decreasing since the Bank of Canada will be decreasing the interest rate, so it will be impacting the Canadian market very heavily. So in whichever the direction the first candle goes, you can take the trade in that specific direction. If that helps you out. Afterwards, you will have Fed interest rate, and as I told you, there are good chances for gold to rise, and in my opinion, gold has a very good chances of rising. If you day traders are willing to invest some capital with with a very small amount of risk, you can go ahead and open up a trade in the gold. Let's wait it for settle it down to some point. I'm thinking it is trying to break below this level. 1, 2, 3 attempts are there. Let's wait for some time, and tomorrow probably would be a good idea to buy in, but keep a closer look on it. If it breaks below this level, open up an up position for a substantial high period of time. In Forex, since we have complete liberty to close our trade anytime if you want to, so yeah, you will have a great opportunity to close your trade on the point. Mr. Ujwalji says, but sir, in demo account and real, I see a little difference. But thanks for responding me. Ujwalji, there is absolutely no difference between the demo account and live account. So to give you a little example here, let's do one thing, right? Okay, so let me just invest $1 to give you an explanation. So we open up one trade in demo account and live account, right? Let's do this. So $1 we open up a trade in one, and here we open another trade in the demo account, right? And if you select the graph for 1 minute's duration, there is absolutely no variation between these, correct? Look into this. So this is the demo trade that we have taken. The graph is same, and if you look into this, again the graph is same. So there is absolutely no difference between the demo account and the live account. Yeah, but it also depends upon the strategy. We risk $1 to show you this demonstration. I hope this clarifies your point, Ujwal ji. Mr. Muhammad Shakib ji said, please take a fixed time trade for 5 minutes with me, for me with your favorite strategy. I wish I could have more time to discuss these details with you. Any strategy for crash STM? If you look into my previous streams, I have recommended you one of the strategy that I used on crash STM more oftenly. So yeah. So to sum up today's conversation, we have just 1 minute left to give you more idea about this. So Bitcoin has a good chances of rising because of the Fed interest rate. Gold has a substantial chances of rising once again. If the value of USD JPY decreases, hypothetically, let's just suppose the value of USD JPY decreases, Exactly at 11:30 day after tomorrow, midnight 11:30. I'm talking about Indian Standard Time, GMT plus 530. Uh, you will have an option to open up an uptrade on USD JPY once again, because whenever the a big drop in the candle happens, there is a possibility for it to rise from that price level. So these are the major entry points from my end. Keep a very closer look on it. We'll see how much profit we were able to gather on gold in the next week. Thank you for joining today's stream. If you have any question, feel free to let me know in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to reply to all your concern. Even if I'm not available, I'll be reading all your comments, and in the next stream I'll be replying to that. Thank you very much for having me for today. My name is Akash Malhotra. I'll be signing off for today. I wish you all the best and have a great day ahead. Bye bye.